Juratovac.
Is it Robin, R-B-I-N?
R-O-B-I-N.
R-B-I-N, okay. First of all, what kind of consequences are there if you don't buckle your seatbelt?
Well, if you don't buckle your seatbelt and a law enforcement officer sees you unbuckled or a passenger in your car unbuckled, he can stop you. It's a primary stop now, and it is a $119 fine. If it is a child that's unrestrained, one under the age of 3, it is a moving violation. That means points go on your license, and it's $163 fine.
So before this wasn't a primary, but now it is. What made the change happen?
The change, well, it had been back and forth in the legislature for quite a while, and it finally passed, and it was due to all the fatal crashes and the serious bodily injury crashes that we were having.
So besides, of course, getting a fine, what are some of the other consequences? They're pretty obvious. But
well, if you are involved in a crash, even a minor crash, you run the risk of being ejected from your vehicle. But most importantly, you become a missile inside your vehicle. No human being has the strength to hold themselves in a vehicle, in a seat, safely. You're going to be bounced around. You'll sustain injury from the window, of course, the windshield, your passengers, your skull, the hardest part of your body, hitting somebody else and maybe knocking them unconscious. If you were to crash and go into a body of water, you may knock yourself out and not be able to get out. If the car caught fire or you really needed to get out of that car, you run the risk of not being able to.
Now, how many, maybe you can give me specifics here, but about how many people's lives are saved when they are in a crash but are wearing their seatbelt?
Well, you know, we work about 2,000 or more crashes a year. And our stats, I mean, if you think about it, maybe 25, 30, and those aren't specific numbers, die every year in St. Johns County. So that's a big difference. It's the people who walk away from the crashes and the people who generally die. And not all of the fatal crashes were because they weren't wearing a seatbelt, but a good portion of them are.
Now this car behind us, what happened here?
Well, as you can see, it was a rollover. I'm not sure exactly what happened in the crash. It was a fresh crash, though. And there are marks on the windshield where somebody might hit their head, but I can't be, I don't have the specifics on it. If you weren't wearing your seatbelt, though, that broken window there is a door to come out. So as this car is rolling over, your body is being tossed out, possibly in the path of the vehicle as it's rolling over.
I appreciate it. Calvin,